And for your daily download this Wednesday morning, we head on out to Mike Yawney, who has the top trends in tech and media. Mike?
Yeah, and Jill, you know, it's a big week in Berlin this week. IFA is taking place. That's basically the European equivalent of the Consumer Electronics Show, which we go to in Vegas every year. But lots of things being announced, including a really unique smartphone. Take a look at this one, Jill. This is, I've never seen anything like this before. So this is a smartphone with a Deca processor. That means it's a 10-core processor. I mean, just a couple years ago, quad-core processors were huge. It's called the Predator 6. It's from Acer. Now, this phone's really being pushed as a gaming phone, which makes sense because, of course, you need that powerful processor when you're playing games. It has haptic feedback, and that's a feature that makes your phone rumble, basically, when things happen in games, like explosions, things like that. It also sports a 21-megapixel camera. No word on when that's going to be released, but it just goes to show you how technology is advancing so quickly. A Deca core processor in a cell phone. That's pretty crazy. Speaking of crazy, Polaroid, a company that we really hadn't heard much from in the last little while, well, it's making a comeback at IFA in Berlin. They just announced a brand new camera. This is called the Snap. Now, the neat feature is that the Snap doesn't use ink to print off the instant photos. The photos are actually developed on zinc paper, which uses heat to activate color crystals on the paper itself, and your image appears within 1 to 2 minutes. Now, other features include built-in filters, just like on Instagram. Of course, it's 2015, right? They got to go with the times. A selfie timer, of course, we all need those, and a micro SD card to save your images for later. $99. The camera is pretty cheap, but you can guarantee, Jill, they're going to charge you a lot for that zinc paper. And last but not least, companies like Apple are making it easy for mobile payments. You just tap your phone with Apple Pay. A lot of companies jumping on board, but a company in Europe, they decided to make mobile payment even easier by incorporating it into your clothing. Take a look at this jacket here. This is really unique. It's by a Scottish knitwear brand, Lyle and Scott. Now, they developed a jacket that has the tap to pay feature right in the cuff of your jacket. Now, a tiny little sensor fits into a tiny pocket in the cuff. It's completely hidden from view and allows you to just walk up to the till, you tap your cuff at the till, and away you go. Now, you can actually make payments under $30 without a PIN number. You just walk up, tap, and walk away. I guess the only downside of this, Jill, is that you would really have to like that jacket. Hopefully it comes in a number of different colors, because if you don't, well, I guess the feature is kind of useless. 150 pounds, that's what the jacket is going to cost. Some pretty cool technology there. And with that, your download is now complete.
Mike, you had me at Polaroid and then again at Filter. That's how you have to do it.
Pretty cool stuff with Polaroid. Who thought it was going to come back? Yeah.
But I think the old school Polaroids kind of had a filter already. Looks sort of airbrushed, didn't it?
Yeah, it's called a grainy filter. Yeah, no doubt. The quality wasn't quite there.
What are you up to next on your snack hack train?
It actually happens to be right in my hand. This, my friend, is a homemade orange Julius. There is a secret ingredient that makes the orange Julius, and that's going to be coming up next. Chances are you'll never guess what it is. Yeah, Mike had Ted and I stumped. Looking forward to that. Cheers, Mike, and we'll be checking in with Mike in just a little bit with Julie Van Rosen.